love your car. I'm not gonna dog anybody for liking their car. I don't I don't ever tell anybody that their car's junk. It's just rude. You must not have a true passion for vehicles if you feel that way. I'm pretty proud of it. But if you don't like it, I've got a perfect duck for you. Might not have any ducks on the dash. What you guys doing? You waiting for me, huh? So, looks like shit in here because we had roofing issues. Here's that perfect duck for anybody who calls Jeeps junk. There you go. That is not a scratching post man. Hey, huh? Thanks, Omicron. BC, I didn't see your message. Thank you. Aaron, yes. Hey, Caroline. You always keep one Toyota? Well, if my first two cars weren't Toyotas, and that, I was forced with them, I might not be so angry against them, but being that I had to drive nerdy cars for my first two vehicles, no, it wasn't bad. But I'll tell you what, if anybody can blow a Toyota engine, it's me. Twice, huh? That bet is an 81. No, it's not a Firebird. Yes, it is. I forget, 6 or 76. What you doing? You following me? You following me? You following me? What you doing? Now the fun part is getting that off of the roof. I forget what 77. Yeah, the Jeep never did me wrong. So any vehicle that didn't do me wrong, I'm not going to call it junk. Well, my oil cooler broke and I still made it 2 hours back with no issues. I had to put more fluid in it, but we're good. K5 knows. It's already got a deposit on it. Thanks, BC. Fat cat. She better be. She eats enough. Yeah, she's not too fat. She's healthy fat. If they're skinny, you're doing something wrong. Florida. Thanks, Noelle. It's going to be a hot one. Fat fuck, you wish I would. Energy too, but you can't find the lake. It's vaporizing. Huh. Is there a... That's funny because your name's Hun. I bet there's a dye additive that you can use. Are you sure it's not going into the motor? Have you checked your oil lately? Because that's not good if it's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? Thank you, appreciate that. I have no idea what you're trying to say. Look, nursed? Nurse day? Huh. How fast is it happening? Snowing down south. Man, I wish it was winter right now. I really wish. Well, that's not very nice, Claude. Your name's ugly. How can I be mad if I don't even understand what you said? But usually, I mean, I don't get mad. I just have a normal bitch face like this. You'll know when I'm mad. But honestly, I have no idea what you said. Either it's a misspell or it's a word that I've never heard of. So, can't be mad if I don't know what you said. No, it's not my home. This is our shop. Feels like home. I'm here now. No, thank God, because our ceiling isn't doing too hot. All right, Aaron. Have a good day at work. I don't know if you heard me. Have a good day at work, Aaron. I'm working on the roof today. We gotta get up there and start taking the tarps off, excuse me. They're nailed in, so it's gonna be a little bit more than a normal job. Still cloudy though. Pretty sure that's pointy looking. I don't care. The cold messes with your bones. Yeah, me too, but when you gotta do stuff up on the roof, I don't know. I'd rather wear layers and then, deal with it that way than sweat my butt off and get dehydrated and stuff. Hey, John Doe. Philly, I don't have a choice if I don't want any more of the ceiling falling in on us. I really don't have a choice. Could barely afford the materials that I got. So anything more happens, we're screwed. By the way, if anybody wants to donate to the roof fund, throw in a message down as a poll, since they don't let you just put up a message, or at least I don't know how to do it yet. If anybody has cash out, it goes instantly and I don't have to get taxed or taken 30% of. Let's see. 1 second. It looks like I'm staring at you guys, but I'm not. You don't have a roof, Charlie? I'm sorry about that. Oh, that's a nice ball. In North Dakota? Bet it gets too cold there though. Tactical. Yeah, it's not my thing anymore though. No worries, yeah. Yeah. If there's no pressure on donations. Y'all don't feel bad. Ha made a huge donation a few days ago, which really helped. With the majority, I was able to get hopefully it'll be just enough to get this one side done, and then I'm gonna have to put another layer of the sealant down on both sides, which is gonna take about 10 gallons, so that's another, it's gonna take a lot. What's the outfit? Tank top and jeans. No, I'm not all shy. Mary, you're funny. You got a plumbing repair? How old am I? I'm an old lady. I'm 40. Don't you know it's rude to ask women that question? I don't give a shit. You're fine. You're getting sweaty and have a hair stuck. So it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I hope I get shit done. Kind of waiting for hubby to arrive before I start taking shit off, because he's the one that has the plan on taking out the roofing nails to not destroy the tarp that we have out there. With 38 but feels 68. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I feel older and sometimes I feel younger. It just depends. Hey, Mark. I appreciate that, Sam. Thank you. I feel sweaty and yucky already, but thank you. I redid my hair on Saturday, and nobody even noticed. I did my nails. No. I got gloves so I can help. I don't know why I did my nails before I had to do the roof, but yeah. I did it at home spa day. How hot is it? I'm trying to be the human crane. Oh, I know. Huh? That was me in my 20s thinking I'm a strong girl. Leia, where you been? Hold on, let me check the weather real quick. Hold on. They're just black. Thanks, Cod Boss. Alright, so it's 83 degrees, says it feels like 91, and it's going to get up to, what is it? Oh, 88 degrees, so I'm sure it'll feel like it's almost 100 by the time it gets there. It'll be fun. Yay! Thank you, Omicron. I'm kind of partial to black and gray. No, it's not raining here. It'll probably be raining tomorrow, but it is not raining here. We have a 20% chance of rain a little bit later. but it's not a big deal. No, it's a big deal. The stuff doesn't get hurt if it gets wet. It's more the sealant that I'm more concerned about, and I have tarps to cover the area that I've got to use the sealant on, so I can protect that, no issues. Oh, Grumpy? Yeah, you know what? I don't know if he turned off his notifications, but he's not very tech friendly. And, yeah, so he usually doesn't make it in on time. Oh, has he been bad? Oh, thanks. Thanks again. You're very generous. Be nice. Yeah, that's super helpful because, well, I mean, what you gave made it to where I can, you know, I felt comfortable with putting money that I had aside for bills to do, you know, a good fix and then finish the fix, you know. I have to wait until I get the next monies, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. This fix will be like 90%, and then it'll get it back to where it was just like tiny, tiny leaks on the other side. And then, oh yeah, I got to get the aluminum railing on the edge and put up flashing to do everything right. You know, it's like one thing after another, but to keep it from like leaking for now, everything that I got is good. And then, but I have to finish, otherwise, you know, more rain, more wind will destroy everything I did in, you know, within 6 months. So I've got to do it right. It's just the process. So I really appreciate that, huh? Oh, he really is. Yeah, he's pretty much paying for the roof repairs. Hey, Sandra, I am. I'm not looking forward to going up on the roof and sweating. I wanted to spend some time with you guys before I go up there, because my phone gets overheated up there and it'll just die. So there's no point in bringing it up with me. Well, having it on live. I got to bring it up with me in case I get stuck up there. Got to put it in like under something and give it some shade or something. They're super crusty, but Jersey potatoes. Damn, fancy stuff, man. Fancy. Hey, CJ, thanks. Because it's Bill Week, we know how that goes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure you guys can tell, it's really uncomfortable for me to ask for money, you know, and beg, so to speak. And then when I get donations, it's even more uncomfortable. Like, I'm just not very good at it, you know. It took me, I'm not even good when you guys tell me I'm, you know, pretty or whatever, and I don't know, I need to get over that, I guess. But yeah. Yeah. I try to keep it to a minimal. I don't want to be that person, you know. There's only, you know, so much that I need, you know. Got to be able to fix the roof so we can focus on our business instead of cleaning and figuring out how to divert water and trying to save our shit from, you know, our antiques from waterfalls. As you can see, it's very empty in here now. It leaks over there, It leaks all down that wall, as you can see. It leaks right here. It pours here. It leaks here. Poor Elvis got taken out. I saved part of him. And it leaks all through here. It's actually pretty cleaned up compared to what it was. Oh, and it leaks in the bay, but you know, not that big of an issue. I am going to fix it, but it's not number one priority at the moment. It's actually mostly, it just needs another, needs more coating on it. Oh, thanks, huh? I appreciate it. Yeah, it caved in during a live, both of them. And then I finished pulling the rest of it down. There's a seam right here, and it like opened up like this, and water started pouring out, and then it finally just, and then I went up there and I finished, because it was all bubbled, it was going to fall anyways, and I figured, let's pull this down before it hits somebody on the head. This, you know, drywall when it's all wet is really heavy actually. Couldn't even, like, I was able to pull it down easy, but you can't hardly hold it because it's so heavy, it just drops right out of your hands. My mechanic, I mean, yeah, ish. I can do some mechanical stuff. I don't, like, when it comes to my Jeep, I do everything on it. I figure out how to do it. If it's hard to do, I do it. Other cars, just like mechanical work. I do body work, detailing. Medium amount of everything. Yeah, this economy, yeah. Yeah, we're changing, like, we're changing our business a bit. We're going to be focusing more on car sales because the mechanical side of it isn't bringing in money, and people just want to screw you over. They don't want to spend money. And yeah, when it comes to old cars, they're going to constantly be breaking unless you replace everything. I mean, you got a 50-year-old car, you come in for repairs, and then something else breaks, which is totally unrelated, and you want to blame it on somebody. And my husband just isn't good at, you know, turning people away, or he's not good at, you know, standing his ground when it comes to that. For some reason, when it comes to sales, he's tough as nails. But when it comes to, you know, he's worried about how people might talk about the business. So he'll fix shit even if we didn't do anything to it, you know. So we're getting away from that. Yeah, I'll get right on that, Harish. Yeah, Sandra, you've never heard of him? Thanks, Waka. We're in Florida, Tampa Bay area. Yeah, everybody's struggling. It's tough. Everybody else that we know that has this business either already, well, yeah, they all have money already through another business, and this is pretty much just a tax write-off and a hobby. For us, this is our passion. This isn't like a hobby. So it'd be nice if we could solely do, you know, the project cars, but that's not what it is. And, you know, maybe we're getting older and need to relax on the heavy labor anyways. So, yeah, he is a good guy. He really is a good guy. Some people don't understand, and because he's a man of few words, and he's got like the resting bitch face just like I do. It's just I open my mouth and I'll smile more often. And you know, some people might think negatively about him, but he's not. He's cool, and he's got a great sense of humor. He's just not a camera guy. He's not a public kind of guy, you know. Exactly, yeah. He's, Alex is the kind of guy that everybody who meets him immediately likes him and trusts him completely, you know? The people who don't act that way, those are the people we gotta worry about because they're trying to take advantage of us. He's, you know, he's one of those obvious, honest people. That was the first thing that attracted me to him. Johnny, he's not here, and we don't do that kind of stuff. We do classic car resta-mods, if anything, and we're toning down on that. We're gonna be doing like, if we do any resta-mods and any restorations, it'll be our own vehicles. We have projects we gotta finish here for customers, but we're not gonna be doing it for anybody else anymore. Somebody walking up. I don't know if he's gonna look at a car or he wants to talk to somebody. Now he's looking at MK9. You had to get used to it? Yeah. Hey, Ethan. My eyebrow work makes you nervous? Yeah. I don't like my eyebrows. It's a genetic problem. You gotta make them, like, they're super light in color, so, I don't know, I like them a little bit darker, so I fill them in. They're there, but I'm not gonna shave them and make them a different shape than they are naturally. This is, you know, these are my eyebrows. They're just, that's the way they are. I don't know where my grandmother's picture is, but I can prove to you it's genetic. I'm sure somebody on here has seen it. It's like identical. Oh, thanks, Johnny. I wish somebody had a big cherry picker from a tree company, you know, and came by. They could take that roof membrane and just plop it on the roof for me. That would just make me so happy. That's all I need. Maybe I could request the bulldozer across the street to hurry, come and help me real quick. Huh? Yeah, my mom told me the same thing. The only thing was I told her, I said, Mom, I'm only plucking here, like literally just this area, because I would get these like wispies, and then here. That was it. Everywhere else, I didn't touch it. But I mean, she should know better because she's got the same eyebrows as I do. I want to say it's like an Irish thing where, you know, practically have no eyebrows. It's just one of those things. It is what it is. But I didn't get to pick the shape. I only get to like kind of, you know, shape it a little bit. But I have hair everywhere you see color. Yeah, ladies get them tatted. I always tell women not to do that because the color always changes. Like, and you gotta be super careful. Like, somebody open the car doors. You know, I really need to put up a sign that says, "Don't fucking touch shit," especially if it's not yours. Did your mama teach you anything? I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, like, so certain, if you don't know, certain tattoo colors change. Some ladies would get like a brown color and then it would fade to a pink or a red, or a black color and then it would fade to a purple. Yeah, I did microblading once. It just didn't last very long because I didn't want to get it too thickly, you know, done. So, yeah, this older guy is definitely coming. Hello, we're under construction, so I'm going to ask that you just kind of hang right here.
Yeah. That was a construction for last week, because I know. That jet,
Uh-huh.
okay?
I mean, I like it. Let me ask you a question. In your estimation, what do you think it would cost a total new store?
Oh, I can't, that would be a husband question, and he had to go pick up some stuff. I can get you a card. Usually the restoration, because it's got body, it runs great. We have the gas tanks out because they needed to be cleaned, but it runs, it's beautiful as far as running inside and outside, though. I know that's a heavy price, because body, on
Yeah,
its
no, there's a
own.
lot of rust in it.
Yeah, but on the bottom, the skirts, yeah, because everywhere else is.
I mean, am I talking, let me ask you a question. Am I talking 100,000?
No, not even close.
Not even close?
No.
You know guys that do total restoration?
Yeah, we do, but he's being very picky on who he's taking on now with those kind of projects, because we're trying to tone them down. We're trying to move more to sales, but other people, a lot of places are closing down, just because it's not profitable. But I can give you a card and have him call you.
I used to have a set, an 83 XJ6 that I love.
This is a custom built.
You did all the work now?
Yeah, this is actually 3 years old. We're actually cleaning it up and fixing stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
When do you think you'll be back?
I can't tell you that. I can give him a call, but I'm assuming probably an hour. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not good at quoting that kind of thing, but I think that that's probably for full restoration, minimal 30.
I'm looking to get the engine done too.
What do you want to do to the engine?
I don't know, I mean, it's a 61, I want the wiring and everything like that. I know that Jaguar always had a lot of problems with their wiring.
Okay. Yeah,
Do you do mechanical work, or do you sub it out to another?
no, we do it in-house.
You do all mechanical
Yeah.
wiring and everything like that?
Yeah, it's, we have, our mechanic moved closer to his house, but he's got his own, he works with us. He's got other projects out there. And then we've got another mechanic local who works with us kind of whenever we need him.
Do you think something like, how long do you think something like that would take, 6 months?
It depends on, we haven't opened it up really, We just know it runs good and, ran when we started it.
Okay. All right, I'll talk to him.
Yeah, give him a call and he'll give you all the
Okay.
information.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
All right, what's going on? Pat, nobody is forced to be in here. Honestly, if they don't want to mod, they don't have to. It's not that kind of thing. It's more of a community who supports each other. Pat, I think you maybe approach people in a negative manner, it might be a good idea to stop that if you'd like to have positive interactions, you know. My mods are in here because we love each other, we care about each other, you know. It's not about anything else. If there's no schedule, there's no, I need you to be here today. I'm not like that. Oh, thank you, huh? Now you're just showing off. He's the man. Thank you. Pat, usually when somebody doesn't answer a question like me, if I start ignoring people, it's because they're negative, and they have nothing positive to contribute. And why would you want to spend your day around negative? You know, why? Don't you want to have a better day? Hey, George, thanks. Oh, we finally made it. I appreciate that, Pat. A guy was just here. I gave him your card. I told him we're moving away from that stuff, but I said sometimes he's picky. He was curious about the Jaguar and what it would cost to fully restore it. No, I know. He was like, what would it cost? $100,000? Oh, would it? Really? Well, at least I told him, I said, I'm not the one to ask, but. Okay. That's not very nice. Oh, see you, huh? Have a good day. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Let's see this. Oh, no. Oh, why would you take that back? You said it. Right? Excuse me for not trying to completely over girlify myself when I have to sweat my butt off all day. No, I'm not sorry. I have no butt. I've never said I had an ass. But you sure are showing yours. Are you jealous of something? What's your problem, Nicole? What tool were you talking about that you were going to use to remove the roof nails? mean, we're not there yet. I've got to take this stuff off first. Yeah. I don't know if Pat's jealous. Maybe he's jealous, but the one and only Nicole, who's scared and keeps on retracting her nasty messages. I think she's the jelly bean. You know, I know, Nicole, you can't be that stupid, because showing off the fact that you don't like me for whatever reason, for no reason whatsoever, and the type of comments that you make, show how you really feel. I'm sure I'm not the only one you talk to like that, and I'm sorry that you know, your own self-confidence is so low that you, like, makes you feel better to put other people down. Yeah. I'm all black. Thank you, honey. Hey, Richard, how you doing? I feel like a lot of people had a bad weekend. What do you think? Yeah, Pat, I feel like you have it in you to be positive. I think you can do better. I like my friends here. Don't pick on them. And I prefer to make more friends, not, make more enemies. I feel like we can all get along as long as we're all mature people and have, other people's best interests in mind, which is what I think most people should have. Yeah, it's true, Leia. It's sad. One of the things that I was hoping and looked forward to was meeting more women on here that weren't the jealous type like me. I'm not a jealous type, because I had lost a lot of faith in, at least finding a decent amount of women who are like me. The fact that I can reach out farther on here, and I've met several, it's pretty awesome. All right, Pat. We've had enough of that. Give you 5 minutes to think about how you've been talking to my Leia. Exactly. If you want to be nice to everybody, when you come back, or if you come back, you can stay and we'll be happy to have you. But if not, I will be hitting that boot button, because everything that I've been dealing with lately has really made me not care about, the algorithm, or, how many people I boot and how many numbers they put in on my stream. Just don't have the patience for it right now. Yeah, and I've told my mods to back off, let me handle things, more, and not boot so easily. All right, I'm gonna make a run real quick, just up the road. You guys can come with me. You want a big one? Do you want to help me get that off first? Okay. Let me just make sure that this thing isn't going to come off. Alright, it's pretty good. I don't think I gave myself enough credit. Strap that thing down pretty tight. I'm not gonna push it though. I know. Did you see the bathroom? It's horrible. I try, you know, he did say one nice thing. I thought he was gonna, you know, turn around. I hope he still does. I always like making friends out of enemies, you know. Usually it makes the best friends. Usually when you make friends out of evil.
Maybe 2, 4, 7. 7 more. Discount. 1 more discount. 5. Anything else? Bro?
No, that's it.
Nah. Talking my family.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
fine. You're fine. Hi, family.
My
A neighbor.
no, my dad.
Oh,
You know?
hi. He's so happy.
My auntie. Do you bake? Bake?
No, 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 thank you.
You welcome.
I get to go work on the roof today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not looking forward to it.
Very, very tired job, yeah?
Yeah. Thank you.
You welcome.
Is my chat frozen? I guess it's frozen unless somebody wants to show me that it's not. Oh, thank you. I guess it's not. Lock the phone. That building sold. It's got a whole roof it needs. Wonder if they're gonna tear it down. You're back. I think I lost everybody. Well, I know I lost everybody, so I don't know who's still in here. Hey, what? happens. You look younger by the day, yeah, right. Thanks. You're such a liar. I don't know if she made it back. But why are you so interested in Leia? I haven't seen Leia in a hot minute. I would like her to continue to keep coming around. So, yeah, she takes priority. Okay. There's that. Sun treats me fun. Well, I hide my face as much as I can from the sun. That helps. You didn't, but if that's what you're looking for, you're gonna have to keep scrolling. It's news to me if I'm a lesbian, because that's my husband right over to my right. Why are you apologizing for that? I'm sorry for you. Yeah. I do. News to me, Cameron. Here you go. The way she looks. She's, and then when she realizes you're going to open the door, she gets more twitchy. So cute. You can only get the best of it from sunshine, yeah. Well, I still get plenty of sun, so I try to keep a lot of it off my face. But I also take a vitamin D supplement too. What are you getting at, Pat? You're walking a thin line, Pat. Yeah, everyone you know. Well, the older we get, I don't know if you're older or what, but the older we get, the more common that is. Yeah, imagine that. Such a rare thing, isn't it, Mary? Thank you, Cards fan. Let me make a suggestion. It's cheaper to buy a Jeep Wrangler Sport and get your own upgrades than to buy a Rubicon or Sahara or any of those, you know, special name models. Just so you know. And then it's just going to be more expensive for you to replace parts too if you get one of those. But you're going to pay like, you know, 10 to 15 grand more. And yes, they are like upgraded everything on there, but it doesn't always pay. Yeah. I mean, my Jeep is just a Wrangler Sport, you know? Yeah, it's absolutely everything. And, you know, a lot of it, a lot of people's problems is not drinking enough water. A lot of my health issues last year, I think, are a result of that. That, and I swear the COVID vaccine did it too, but yeah. Pat, I think you're reading too far into those lines. Thanks, Damage Waiver. I appreciate that. I try to stay positive. I try to, you know, I'm on here. Lots of people can see me, and I'm not always perfect, but I try to, you know, be a decent role model. I definitely can shoot for higher, better standards, but I'm doing the best I can at the moment. Hi, Roberts. Thank you. Yeah, I've had COVID twice. The first time almost took me out, like literally. Negro, you're asking odd questions. I don't want to know what you're referring to. Hey, Cameron. I've been up since 5 a.m. And I already started working by going and getting materials, heavy ass ship materials, and I'll be working probably into the night. But I don't work on your schedule. I work on my schedule. And I'm not always on live when I'm working. Sometimes I need me time. Which one is it? Yeah, I had long COVID too, which sucks. Hey Eddie, I'm doing okay. I'm about to go up on the roof. I'm gonna not stay on live while I'm doing it, but it's because my phone gets too hot and dies. Roberts, I'm in Florida. Hey FTW from England. Cards fan, I understand that. That totally does that to me too. I fight that every day, and yes, it does. It zaps everything out of you. It does. You gotta try to focus as hard as it is. You gotta try to focus and start putting your brain into more positive thinking. It's a practice. You have to practice it. Charlie, your name just tells me everything I need to know about you. I don't really give a shit about what you have to say. Yeah, what I choose to have for breakfast is none of your damn business. Hey, Ralph. Yeah, the roof is flat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to stop the trolls. Thank you, Eddie. You too. Take care. Yes, Ralph. You noticed? Yep. Got some donations. Well, I got some today, but a few days ago too. that are helping to get materials for the roof, and I'm gonna be working on that today, actually. Yeah, everybody's got different situations, Charlie. I'm not stopping anybody else from doing what they need to do, you know, to get money, to ask for money. Someone, no, nobody opened a GoFundMe. No, but I don't think we're gonna need it. We had who came in the other day. He's made several, you know, decent sized donations that are gonna, that combined with what we can afford is gonna be able to take care of everything, I think. I think we're gonna be okay now. And then we'll be able to focus on working on the cars again. Yeah, George, I know. Yeah, it's not our building. So we just need to get it to where it doesn't leak, you know. So if we have to deal with minor leaks in the future, that's one thing. It's just one of those things with, you know, without fully replacing the roof, you know, we're just gonna have to deal with. The problem is, we had 2 major hurricanes hit us last October, back to back. I think it was 11 days apart. And the second one, Milton, literally ripped off and shredded the liner on this side. And so we've got to get it put back, and I've got membrane on top of the Jeep right now to replace what it was lost. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not something, you know, we've needed some support for the roof for a while now, and I could have started asking, you know, every day a long time ago. I think there's been like 2 other occasions that I asked, but then I'm just one of those people who doesn't like asking, you know, for help. But now we're kind of in a desperate situation, so. Yeah, the issue is that the owner wants to tear down this building and the building next to it, but that'll be years till he decides to do that, and he knows us. We're on good terms with him, and he's allowing us to rent from him, but we've got to make the repairs on the place in order to stay here at a still expensive but lower than anywhere else around here. Yeah, actually the torch down that was done on the other side is not holding up. So I literally got. Did he take it down? That was fast. He did it by himself. Where'd you put it? Oh. I've literally got membrane. TPO membrane. That's what it is up there now, and
I have the key.
oh, you have the okay. All right, you have both tools. Okay. All right, he's gonna go up there and start, and I'm not gonna let him go by himself. So. Thanks, George. No, subscribing is free. It's absolutely free. Actually, damage, I did notice that, and I mentioned that the other day. There's a silver lining to everything. The building is telling us it loves us. Sucks, George. See, people want to complain that, us in our situation, that's fine. You be in your own situation. We've worked our lives to have do what we like to do. We have a passion working on cars. We're trying to stay in that business, which is a dying business, and we're having to change things. So now we're going to be turning more into a dealership, but in the meantime, everything's tight. So I don't think there's anything wrong with asking for help. I'm not forcing anybody. If people want to help, they'll help, George, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. If anybody is struggling in their own lives, I do not want you to help. Absolutely not. Thanks. Has anyone sealed it recently? Actually, I've sealed it. The problem is the hurricane literally ripped it, opened it up like a can and then shredded a good 30 by 8-foot section, which is what I have the membrane for, and then I have the lap sealant and the sealant tape. So I know how to do it. It's just originally when I got what's left of the liner rolled back over, I needed help, and we were too busy and nobody could help me. So I didn't get it all the way over, and hubby's going to help me do that today. We'll get it over, and now we have, materials, and now you got to use a...
Louis fixing the roof on the other side. He says that he finished that,
Mhm.
and then he comes here and the tell me that he had bothered to fix it because of the that we have and stuff.
Oh, cool. Yeah, they're over at the Pink Building too, fixing the roof, doing something up there.
He's there, and he's there. He has the stuff, the right stuff, because that one
Mhm.
you can move and you can burn.
Oh, perfect.
He doing that one.
Perfect. It'd be easier with him having a ladder too, and two people on a ladder go up with that roll.
Okay, so now go up on the road, not pave, not bullshit, burn like it, and to do it, do more like that.
Okay. That's fine. There's still a spot where it's completely ripped apart. Does he have more stuff? All right, we'll figure it out. So the guy who owns our landlord, he also owns the building next door, for those of you who don't know. And he's having his guys fix the roof of the building next door, and then another building he has. And the guy is, once he's done over there, he's actually going to come over here and help us now that we have the material. So that is amazing. And he has everything else that we, to seal everything. He's the professional, so. Yeah, usually roofs aren't made from brick and concrete. This whole building is made from concrete except for the ceiling. Thanks, George. How many, do we have another? Do we have another hammer? Do we have another one? No? Okay. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go help my husband. Oh, okay. Thank you. She needed to be lifted up and one oh. Yeah, so there's other steps that we have to take. It's gonna be, you know, a process, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we gotta get it done. So I am going to go, like I said, I hope everybody has a great day. I don't know if I'm gonna have the energy or the mind, wherewithal, whatever you wanna call it, to go back on live. I might be absolutely pooped and kind of bitchy. So I don't want you guys to see that side of me any more than maybe you already have recently. You guys are all awesome. Wish me luck. Wish me a cool breeze and lots of clouds, and that everything goes well. Okay? All right. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. See you later.